But this morning's video though, man, what a world we living in, man. What? I heard David Icke said it. You know what he said? He said, like it was like 6, 7, 10, almost 10 years ago. He said the people are gonna be in a warp. Not know what the fuck is going on around us, around them. I'm gonna address something, and he said it clear. You cannot have somebody else's angel. You cannot have somebody else's gift. You can't keep it. It's not yours. You will never be able to do that. That's why some of us get trapped so certain places by employees. They, you know, and certain people. They want to hold you hostage because they have to have you there to have your gift. You cannot have somebody else's energy. Can't steal it and it work for you. You have to get into your own self. Recognize yourself. Be yourself. And understand and overstand yourself. That's all that is. And another thing, you got to change your mind. Any of this to happen, your mind concept, you got to change. It's just like Jesus Christ said, change your mind. Seek ye first the kingdom of heaven. Change your mind. Change up. And everything else will be added. And that do not mean you become a she-male. That do not mean you abstain from anything. That is natural. Get it? I know some people are just, it's hard for some people. You know, they keep calling on, you know, just Jesus, 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 Jesus. Come on. Learn some common sense in the thing, man. I keep hearing people saying some stuff. I'm like, oh my God, I'm not the most intellectual, well, I am, but I'm not the most. Come on. I'm not the smartest in the whole world, but I figured that out. You know what I'm saying? Some of the things I hear people saying, oh, you got to do this. You got to walk around with a red string on your hand. You got these organizations telling people a whole pack of bullshit. Lies behind lies on top of lies. You know what the funny thing is about those lies, though? It's only hurting our people. Because everybody else is chilling. Guess what? They don't want to integrate. Only among themselves they integrate. Black people. If you want to call y'all that, I call y'all Moorish people. Real people. Real dark matter people. You need to let go of the bullshit. You have some people saying, oh, one set of people tell you, oh, jerk off. Another set of people tell you, oh, you can't jerk off. You jerk off in this area, you got to move to the next area. Bull. Another thing is a man need a woman. You don't need a man. Another thing is a woman need a man. You don't need a woman. Somebody listening to me? And another thing is people say you have to be introduced to your wife. If you're in the right frame of mind, that's not true, but that's okay though. You know, it's so much garbage going on out here, man, that it's silly. It's wrong. It's some of the things I'm seeing, it don't make no sense to me. You know? Drinking all this nasty ass liquor, spirit jumping, all these things. Y'all need to get your mind right. I saw this one lady one time, some female, telling me about Jesus Christ, and she look like she's overeating. She is fat, sick, and looking nasty. Who did it and got away with it, I don't know. These stupidness y'all need to stop, man. Stop. You, and I'm me. That's the only way it is. Individuality. I'm gonna tell you where you're coming wrong with all that crap. We're connected. by nature, by vibration. We're all connected as humans. So you feel something about yourself, and little energy go from you to me, or from me to you, or from you to the children, or from the children to you. You start getting pervertedly nasty and thinking all sorts of other stuff because you haven't changed your mind. You're thinking the same old dumb thing. You're still in your lower self. You're still in bullshit hell. Yeah, we're connected to each other, but that don't mean that if you feel a little energy go from one person to the next, you should take on to it and thinking that they're trying to do something to you. Get your mind right, you know? Our people need to get their mind right, you know? It's so sad how far we've gotten, though, to where you have some of us sleeping outside, you know? You know what the fun part about me? I was always willing and humble to do whatever I got to do and move along, whatever I need to do and move along. First, last, first. And get what I got, and then all this people talking about, oh, you want to get rich. I never wanted to get rich. But if it come, I ain't going to tell you I'm sorry. I'm not going to apologize for it. You know, I ain't gonna apologize for myself, for God's work, for God's love, for His blessings, for His love, for His moorings. I don't know about no blessing me. Y'all got a lot of stuff going on, man, that people come on here and talk about all the time. But y'all, it's not good. It's not good because it's the same thing that you're not trying to learn or know. At least to the point where you could survive. You don't have to go take over the world, you know what I mean? Just have some common sense. To know that if you eat too much burger, what's gonna happen? It's so sad. It's really sad. And I know that's all in your mind because you're really going through a change. But learn the damn change, yo. And stop doing a bunch of bullshit and talking a bunch of crap. The whole point is to stop drinking and smoking for a long time and get yourself together or never do it again at all. That's my aim. I started touching that stuff there, like never again. Come on. Get your mind right as a people. Even the church folk I'm looking at, you know, they could do a lot of good, but they keep on, they keep on. We in the age of Aquarius. They keep on, they way back there 2,000 years ago with Jesus Christ still. Multiplying bread, you know what I mean? That was one time in history, man. Where's your history? What you created, what you did. And y'all, some of y'all telling people when they're gonna die, what's gonna happen to them. You're not God. We're living in a very special time. You ain't God. You can't tell a person he ain't gonna have no children. God is God. And God do not make mistake and He don't joke. You keep joking around with Him, He'll wait. God is an infinite God. He don't mess around, man. And He don't speak with a double tongue. He don't never betray your ass. He will never betray you. You betray yourself. And sometimes you don't need no damn friends. For what? Being alone is okay too. Being alone is fine. You tell these people 1 minute, you know how you know people is double-tongued and don't know their self? Is when they tell you something and they jump back right on it right away and change it to something else. You're not in the right frame. You're not thinking straight. You way off. Like the stuff ain't working. You know, your lower half going one way and the upper half having you going the other way. That's the thing. Come on, man. That's why, you know, some people, you see them sleeping on the street by themselves. It's a good time to get yourself together. You know, listen, everything is there for us. Everyone, we there to serve each other. We not there to pull each other down. We there to serve and help each other. For those of us who could get along, because some you got there to just learn on their own. You ain't gonna be able to convince them about nothing. Oh, one more thing I want to touch on. All over the world, I'm hearing that, I'm seeing it too in Jamaica and all. I see where people are going so-called crazy, you know, after that good old vibrational change in Earth. You know, you rebirth, you're going back to the future, you know. You're not going forward to the future, you're going back to how the original man lived. That's what's happening. And I'm gonna say, all those dormant cells in your body that they call junk DNA kick up and became alive. And now you having other stuff happening to you that you surprised, you know. For example, you might, you know, you might say, God, listen, I don't want this person to come over here today, and you realize they didn't come. And you say, Lord, I want to be humble. I need to get me a wife. I need to serve my purpose on earth. And you slowly realize it's happening. And people start to think you're crazy, which is fine too. You know what I mean? Yeah, everybody create their own road. But none of these cats are crazy. Most of them ain't. If you start smoking too much garbage and doing too much trash, then you will go crazy. You know what I'm saying? But if you balance, you having sex, you doing certain things, you eating right, you exercise, you stretch your limbs, even if you're a little, you know, I don't know what to call it, but, you know, even if your loins ain't, you know, it's changing up stuff happening to you that or happened in the past that, you know, hurt you a little bit, that's nothing. Now you get over that. But these cats, even in Jamaica, I was watching one, I think, a video on YouTube where the lady was holding down their daughters, and I'm looking at it, I'm like, oh, just a change. Holy Spirit probably come up on them, and that's it. They did holding them down, talking all sorts of craziness. I understand that my people went through some stuff where 4, 5, 6 generation they wasn't being taught about themselves. 7, you know, how much, the right number. They wasn't being taught about themselves. So what happened is that big gap of information lost. So they just turn to what they know best, the same old African ritual way. It's still our culture, but we just don't know how to perform it right, to act proper. You know, somebody else is doing it and us at the same time. But no, nonetheless, we'll get over that. You know, yeah, nonetheless, we'll get past that. But there's nothing wrong with these cats. Give them the right type of help. You know, get them to a shaman and they be fine. You know what I mean? I'm not talking to Obeah or a voodoo priest. That's not too much craziness. You do certain things for these cats, they be okay, man. You bring them back. You get the black woman. You bring them, mothers. I love mothers. Mothers are fine, man. It don't matter what happened. Because it's still there in you. You know, it's still in you. You get your stuff right, come back to mama, family, your culture, you get help. There ain't nothing, don't go to the hospital. It ain't gonna help you. If you break a limb, you go there. Get your mind right. Why you think the thing happened to you? It's cause you're supposed to ride it out. Not smoke it out. Not drink it out. You're not supposed to do none of that craziness. Ride it out. Let it just see what happened. You know how much bottles of liquor I've thrown down a sink, throw away, spill, throw out. But I realized, I'm like, hold on, this ain't gonna do much for me. I take a cap full of little drink and not even, But come on, family come first. I understand that this happened and some of us got to move away from each other for a while. Go somewhere else for a while. That's good. And if you come back to your family and you're working out, you move on again. You know what I mean? Move to stranger. Move to any culture. Any culture that can help you, you move to them. But you got to be sincere, honest, clean, and right in your mind. For God to help you. Nobody ain't gonna hurt nobody. I know that. You hurt yourself the quickest. You know, these cats, I see them walking around, you see them talking to themselves. We just need support from our community. Our community. Our black woman. The few good elders that's left. And I understand that, you know, it's hectic now. To get help, that's another story, you know what I mean? Because people have their own agenda too, like doing stuff to people and doing a bunch of craziness. You know, living off of people. And they different gifts. Sad. And don't want to help them in return. But these guys, all we need is help, man. Them other nations come in and they see us. They just hear cha-ching. That's all they hear. Money. The same thing that was going on with us before. That's all they can see when they see some of us. You know. Listen, it's your culture, it's your ways, it's something you have forgotten that came back. You know, and you just need to treat it sensitively. People say you're too sensitive. Sensitivity, you learn from sensitivity. You know, that's why you think some of the cultures don't want us to settle down and settle and think and be left alone. Yeah, constantly bombarding you. Stuff on you, and yeah, because they know the minute you settle down, that's it. You start remembering rebirth, and going back to where you need to be, in the place you need to be. All them young cats and them older people you see, I have one thing to say to you: there's nothing wrong with you. You know what I mean? But you can't drink, you can't smoke, you can't do certain things. You're not supposed to do certain things. The craziness, the eating, the food you eat, all that gotta change up. Earth is changing up. Don't think you ever gonna fool God. You're not. It ain't gonna happen. I don't care who you is. You ain't gonna escape this vibration one bit. What you gonna do is go where you're supposed to. And that's that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, good morning. To me, first. You can't have no woman. You're not gonna have a woman. That's why all that perverted stuff is happening. Because if you can't have a woman, you go drink your, you know, whatever you. At least you know, get that old energy up. Come on, why you stopping nature? Who's doing that? Leave nature alone. Let nature flow, man. Nobody ain't gonna mess with you. Nobody ain't gonna talk to you. What you talking about? Everything is fine. You know what I'm saying? All these things you're doing to the cats, got them taking medication, taking this, taking that. You know, some of y'all know too that you're not helping them, and you still do it. You know? Some of y'all know you're not helping them. You know what I'm saying? You know. And that's not good for you. I help people all the time. People help me all the time. I'm just enjoying my freedom. You might not see me go stay in a certain designated place too long. I enjoy my freedom. I like in the summertime. That's the only reason why I stayed out here this long. But listen, man, I don't give a good goddamn where you come from. Like the Jersey would say, you know what I'm saying? But all these other extracurricular things that is just coming from your head, drop it. You know? Drop it. Yeah, I got into maybe like one brawl, you know, and what? Couple of brawl, but one specific one I didn't like because it was a family member and I didn't like it. And the people who even cause that or promote that, your time coming. Or it probably came already. You know what I'm saying? I don't care who you is. You out here pushing fights and stuff because you see the energy strong among us. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Now I wanna fight my brother for what? My sisters, for what? Telling him that the fruits of the Holy Spirit is peace, beauty, all that stuff. You tell him that cats is gay. All y'all new age moving new age movement, light worker, liars, bullshitters. You don't know nothing. I know you don't. You ain't moving nothing. You ain't lighting nothing. All that craziness you're doing. And I noticed the same set of light workers, new age movers out here who had jumped on the stuff, not knowing where the heck they're riding to, just riding real quick. You come in a different form now. I see you. Him, her, it, whatever you are. I see you. You switch it up to something else. Yeah, you switch it up to you coming in now from all angles. I see your ass. It's still not gonna work. The whole point is to drop everything, let go of everything, lose everything, and move the fuck on. Excuse my language. I hope I didn't go too far with that. And learn from each other and help each other. It is not what you think it is, baby. And I pray the Most High shift y'all up and shake it up a little bit, so we can get a chance and function. You know, and move to paradise within ourselves. For most of y'all who's doing what y'all doing, I pray that the Most High has changed the situation. For some of y'all plans to kill people, I pray that the Most High has changed right now. It's done. Doing too much. And then the funny part is when you mess up in one area, it's like for you it's like a chain reaction. And then you go on messing up and causing more chain reaction. This is not good. It's not good. You're doing too much. And as for black women, you know, I got nothing to say about y'all, but you know, y'all helping us, and y'all doing good. I see where y'all doing okay. Y'all fine, man. But some of y'all is still off, just like some of the men. I was gonna say, yeah, but this walking around, coming from your head, telling people what they can and cannot do, and beating people down, man, and you know, Earth is gonna become something better than this. We're gonna have to change, and we're fighting to change. Keep fighting. Good luck. I'm fighting, you know, fighting with nature and God. You know, spreading propaganda on cats, on dudes. Like, I see that one, they don't go on so far out the box that you can't even touch me because you lied all along on me. You know what I mean? You lied so much that I don't even think you bother hurting my feelings. I mean, because I'm thinking about it like, hold on, you know what I mean? What's going on with you? You foolish or something? You lying. You doing a whole bunch of stuff that's a lie. You lied from leaders right down. You lying, man. Telling people what's up. Oh, my family good. It's all on me. Whatever that means. There you go again. I don't open my mouth if I don't have something to say to people. I don't. I try not to insult myself. If I don't know what I'm talking about, sometimes, all the time, I shut up and find out and listen and learn and read and find out for myself. And turn off the TV. Ain't helping you. Nothing wrong with us. Just nature kicking, just like another day. That's it. and it's doing its thing, and you can't stand it. So you start to push drugs and all sorts of bollocks. You know, and I see some people still doing it, eating up other people's energy through your energy center. Oh man, that's not gonna work for you. Don't do it. You're not gonna steal your way into heaven. It don't work that way. You can steal your way into hell. Or you could stop smoking and drinking and get your ass right. Get back to nature. That's what you could do. Hey, listen. All that craziness you going on, everything out of sync. Everything need to be in sync. That's it. Man to woman, woman to man, this to that. As it is above, so it is below. As it is within, so it is without. Get your mind right. The weed, smoking weed is wrong. And I've done it. But smoking K2, I wouldn't even go there. I wouldn't even think about it. Smoking all this craziness, doing all this madness. What do you think you're gonna do? Make the situation worse? And another thing too, for us, we're going steadily where we need to go. I have something to say to my black woman, my dark matter, dark-skinned woman. You got to talk good about us. Don't talk bad. You have to talk good things, think good, even when the situation look like it ain't gonna go nowhere good. You have the power. That's where your power come in to help us. Talk good about us. Stop talking garbage about us. You know what I mean. Yeah, talk good about us, man. Encourage us. You know, I'm here. Help is good. I'm willing to get help from anywhere, even church. But if I realize that you're too far gone with foolishness, I don't think that's gonna work. You have to come decent. You know, some of us gotta take a seat and just get help for the rest of our life. I recommend that you get it with decent people. Not people who, that's what I think, that's the part in the Bible where they say, what? You take your thing, give it to, some people, your stuff, and give it to some people, and at the end of the day, when they don't understand it, they come back and tear your ass up. That's it. They can't fathom or realize what's going on. At the end of the day, they just kill you. Come on. And y'all dude, nothing wrong with y'all. Not a damn thing. Just a change. Work with it. I know the church told you that it was easy to get to Christ. Yeah, right. Just pay some dues and pay some money, you in. It's a damn lie. Strip you. You know what I mean? Bring you back. You're not no show off. Just the truth. Just the truth. It's just the truth. I can't see how we have politicians that we voting for, and we have to sleep outside. I understand it's two different kingdoms. But yeah, we bring it right to our Father which art in heaven. Holy is your name. Bring that prayer right on earth. Live nice. People have lied on some of us, and that lie is going to come